Hello everyone, real short, simple intro. I literally just thought it'd be fun to like rank all the Naruto fights. Just in terms of quality, I don't have a specific criteria. It's just I like seeing cool fights. Different things can make a fight cool. So it's like I'm not gonna judge every fight the same way. It'll just be like I'll basically just be ranking them in terms of enjoyment, and I don't know. I thought it would be fun, and it doesn't look like my other videos are gonna be ready anytime soon. So I figure why not just make this one. Anyway, I think this is Madara versus the Five Kage, and this one is like okay. Madara like carries this fight hard because May doesn't do shit worth mentioning in this fight. Gara, he's like okay, and then it's like Inoki, Raikage, and Tsunade. They do the most stuff, but they don't even really do cool stuff. I think like the coolest thing the Kage do is maybe Inoki's gigantic fucking what's it called, particle style that like erases all the Susanoo. That's the coolest thing the Kage do. I'm gonna put it in B tier. Obviously I can like move these around. It's my list, okay, mine. So if I feel like it, I'll move it around, but I don't plan on it at the moment. Jarriah versus the Four Tails is like, I like it even though we never get to see it, right? We get to see it in the anime. There's like 2 renditions of it, but they're both filler. But it's like cool because it hypes up this fight, and this one goes up here because they're like, well, what is this fucking form Jarriah is talking about that can like beat up Asani to Kakashi? And it's this one, and it's just like it's pretty heat. We don't get to see it though. I think I'm gonna leave it in D just because we don't get to see it, but like I still think it's really cool despite that. Choji versus Jirobo was only cool when Choji pulled out the red pill, but when he pulled out the red pill, it was so heat. Like in the manga, oh my god, Kishimoto went crazy during like drawing that shit. I guess I'll keep it here, but I can't lie. I probably enjoyed that more than, no, actually I can't put it on this same level as this because of like Madara's involvement in this fight. If it was just the Kage's involvement, I could put it like right here, but I'm gonna put it like here. Sasuke versus Danzo. This one was really cool. Getting to see Izanagi for the first time, it just like adds on to how strong the Sharingan can be. And it was at a time that it really needed it because we just got introduced to the Rinnegan, like which is right after the Payne arc. It just like brings you back like, oh yeah, the Sharingan actually is like the shit. So it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool fight. It's also animated pretty well. And I think Sasuke was like, he was showing his ass off with this fight. Like it was cool as shit. I love this fight. Sasuke versus Deidara is like the same thing. Sasuke's using his curse mark, beating up Deidara. Deidara is like constantly getting pressed, bringing out new bombs. Love it. Is it cooler? No, it's not cooler than that though. Yeah, it's not cooler than that. Actually, I'm gonna put it here. Maybe I need to make a new tier. No, I'll leave it like that. Sasuke versus Gara. It was like hype, but it wasn't like crazy. I don't like it more than Sasuke versus Deidara at all. Like in no world do I like turn on Sasuke versus Gara before rereading Deidara versus Sasuke at all. This is Guy versus Kisame. I don't know if this is the fight at the beginning of Shippuden, but there's no other. I don't think they have the other fight. When they do the Super Shark Bomb versus Hirodora, it is so clean. And Kisame is like a beast. I'm gonna put this one here. Yeah, I'm gonna put that one there. Guy versus Madara is the easy peasy. Oh my god, I almost said F tier, S tier. Easy S tier fight. That shit is goated. Like, you could go over fights and like reanalyze them all you want, kind of like bring them down your enjoyment. This one is consistently just the best fight, or not the best, but it's consistently a good fight. Like, you don't read or watch Guy versus Madara and you're like, oh my god, turn it off. Like, what the fuck. Madara versus Hashirama was also pretty good. I'm gonna put that here. I don't think it was cooler than Orochimaru versus the Four Tails, but it was pretty good. Actually, I kind of do, because it was like on a bigger scale, and they were actually like showing the bigger scale. You get what I mean? So I'm gonna leave it there. Hidan versus Asuma is not it. I'm gonna put it down here. And neither Shikamaru versus Asuma was cool though, because he got like his revenge. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna put it here. Choji, yeah, this is too low. I'm gonna put this up here. Orochimaru versus Hiruzen. In the anime, this is really cool because they add in like a lot of filler and stuff. In the manga, it's less cool. But if I rank it off the anime, I'll put it here. C tier is getting like, there's a lot of C tier fights apparently. This one I have mixed feelings about. Like, at its peak, this fight can be up here, but then like at its lowest, it's like down here. I'll put it here. Yeah, I think this is a fair spot. Maybe right here. Yeah, this is a good spot. This is a good spot. Itachi versus Kakashi in part 2. This is where we get to see like ephemeral, the finger genjutsu and shit. I don't think this is that good. It's better than these though. Put it right here. Sasuke versus Itachi is an easy S tier fight. Easy peasy S tier fight. Jarriah versus these two was mid. Wanted the interaction to be longer. Put it down here. Not bad, just mid. The three-way deadlock was fire. Three-way deadlock was fire. I want to put three-way deadlock because you get to see like all the summons battle. Orochimaru's got no arms, but he's still putting in work. Like, yeah, this shit is heat. And then like when fucking Jarriah and Gamabunta do the like combination fire style oil jutsu, but Manda like substitutes out by shedding his skin. Like, bro, this shit is just cool. I don't think it's cooler than Oro versus Hiruzen though. Actually, Oro versus Hiruzen should go up. I think this is fine. Jarriah versus Payne was fun. It was fun. This shit was fun to read. The ending was sad, but the rest of the fight was fun as shit. I don't want to put it S tier. I don't want to put it S tier at all. I'm gonna put it. Do I want to put it A tier? No, I don't think it's better than. I do think it's better than the Hokage versus Madara. No, I don't. The Kaguya fight was not great. Actually, that's way too high. Kakashi vs Kakuzu in the anime was fucking heat. That shit is going right here. This is too high. What the fuck is that? Sakon and Yukon versus Kiba? The fuck down there? That shit was ass. I hated that fight. Oh my god. That shit was not cool. I don't know why Kishimoto even wrote that shit. He could have just did it off screen. Like, we did not need to see that fight. It was so whack. What is this? Oh, Kisame versus B was awesome. Kisame is always awesome. Like, he's consistently a GOAT in all of his fights. Let's put him here. And Kisame beat B. Like, a lot of people, like, I forget that sometimes. Like, Kisame actually like fought B and beat him. Like, it's cool as shit. B versus Sasuke is an easy S tier. Conan versus Obito was cool because of like the reveal of Izanagi and shit, and like what it actually is. Also, just seeing Obito do some cool shit, Conan do some cool shit. 6 billion paper bombs, not better than these though. Konohamaru versus Payne sucked. Tamari versus Konohamaru actually went hard, which is crazy. Minato versus Obito is another S tier, and there's literally just one moment that makes this fight like an S tier fight. Literally one moment, because it's got like everything to it, right? Because we know Minato dies during the fight, we don't know when, and they're like getting closer to each other, and the music cuts out while Minato's turning on the Rasengan. So there's like this crazy suspense for a good 2 to 3 seconds, but it feels like forever the first time you're watching it. And then he teleports, and then the music kicks back on, so you know he's about to do some crazy shit. And then he just slams the Rasengan into his back. That shit is heat. Like, it belongs in S tier just because of that moment. Naruto vs. the Third Raikage in the anime was a lot cooler than it was in the manga. In the anime, I wouldn't rate this shit anything special. Not anime, fuck. In the manga, I wouldn't rate this thing anything special. But in the anime, this is a pretty cool fight. I will just put it right here though. Should I rename the tiers? I think I'm too far into the video to do something like that. So I just won't. What is this? Is this filler? Naruto versus himself at the Waterfall of Truth is ass too. The first Rasengan, I feel like I'm like obligated to put it A tier, because in the manga, Naruto catches Kabuto's kunai through the palm of his hand. Like in the anime, he catches it through his fingers, but when he catches it through the palm of his hand, you get that real feeling of like just pure desperation that makes it so much more heat. And I don't know what this one is. What is this one? I think this is filler too. This is filler. I'm gonna make another tier and call it filler. I should have did this before. I didn't look over the list too much, but I'm pretty sure this is from the power arc. If I'm wrong, just let me know. Maybe this is like some art from the anime in a fight that I don't remember. I haven't seen the anime in like 2 or 3 years. Naruto versus the Zetsu was like cool, but it wasn't like great. It's better than that shit though. This is better than that fight. This one isn't. Yeah. The versus Jubito fight. Solid right here. Solid. Naruto versus Payne. Bro, oh my god. Okay. Now, I know where everyone else would place this fight. Everyone else would be like, easy S. I do not like Naruto versus Payne. I know that's like complete blasphemy. I get shit for it all the time. But legitimately, I do not enjoy this fight. At least not in the anime. I think in the anime, this shit was done horribly. They should have put way more effort into it, and they didn't do it. Like, literally, Naruto vs. Sasuke from part 1 looks better than the Payne fight. And the Payne fight is a big deal. So, I don't like it that much. And the manga is better because of Kishimoto's art and shit. But I don't like it that much. But I will put it like here. I think this is like a good spot for me in terms of how I enjoy this fight. This one is a solid ass S. Holy shit. And so is Sasuke versus Orochimaru. Solid S. The fight, music, all that shit was heat in that fight. I love Sasuke versus Orochimaru. Maybe it's not that high though. Yeah, hold on, I was tweaking, but it's not that high. Hinata versus Neji. I'll put him here. No, fuck that. it was cool to see them like do their little Tai Jutsu shit. But here is cool. I hate Neji versus Kitamaru. Everyone loves this fight though. I hate this one. I don't think people get mad at me for that though. I'm not gonna put it down there though. Holy shit. I like it more than fucking Shikamaru versus Hidan. I think I hyped Shikamaru versus Hidan up too much earlier. Like, it's not as great as I said it was. It might actually be D tier. But I'll leave it there. Naruto versus Neji, I'll go with like the manga version because it was pretty cool there. This isn't better than that. Hold on. And this isn't either. Kakashi versus Obito is another S. Darby versus, that's a filler. I think. If I'm wrong, let me know. Right, Kage versus Sasuke. Actually, fuck that. I'm gonna do the whole Kage summit for this fight. And that shit was heat. Rockley versus Gara is unironically like fucking terrible until Rockley goes into the gates. Not joking. I rewatched it recently. Does not hold up today at all. I think here's a good spot for it. Kimimaro versus Rockley and Gara. This shit was fun to read and watch. I'm gonna put it here. Yeah. Cause bro, when Kimimaro did Bracken dance, it got out the sand tsunami. Oh my god, I love that shit. I don't even know why, but it like went especially hard in English dub. Now this filler I've seen, this is heat. I think here, yeah, that is heat. I love that one. If I'm thinking of it correctly, I think that's the one where the guy's using like the yellow 8 gates. If I'm wrong and that's not that, my bad, but I think that's what it is. Sakura vs Sasuke wasn't that bad. It wasn't that good either though. I think it was like right here. It was cool to see Sakura actually do something. You know what I mean? Orochimaru vs Sasuke Part 2. Sasuke and Naruto at the beginning of Part 2. This shit was fun. I think right there's a good spot for it. Tayuya versus Shikamaru. Tayuya carried this fight. Hard. Is that fair? Is that a fair placement? Yeah, I think that's fair. Shino vs Conqueror wasn't good. Well, it wasn't bad though. Obito versus these guys was so cool. Oh my god, I really love this one. I'm gonna put it here. Zabuza versus Kakashi was also cool. And Tamari versus Shikamaru. Last fight for the end of the video. And it's D tier. Damn. Anyway, that's the list. If you want to make your own, I'll leave a fucking link to the tier maker in the description. This is, keep in mind, this is how I enjoy Naruto fights. I'm not ranking them like, oh, this fight's better than this one, like objectively in any way. No, this is just how I enjoy them. That's it. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.